Rahman Rahim. We thank Subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ever-existing being that has been existing before the existence of existence. When he wanted existence to exist, he created existence and told existence that I want you to exist. But while you are existing, he said, I shall continue to exist. And it shall come to a time that you shall cease to exist, and I shall continue to exist. كل شيء فاني إلا الله باقي كل لا الملك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير تولج الليل في النهار وتولج النهار في الليل وتخرج الحي من الميت وتخرج الميت من الحي وترزق من تشاء بغير الحساب. Once again, you are welcome to this auspicious program tagged Deen Lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7, and I still remain yours, Olayode Abdul Razak, aka Philosopher King, inshallah. All right, today, what do we have for us today, inshallah? We are going to be talking about building self-discipline. Yes, building self-discipline is all about developmental personality or personal development. It's all about personal development. Now, self-development. How to build self-development? How do you build self-development? You see, self-development, let me start by quoting Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn said that you either pay the price of discipline or the pain of regret. I'm just paraphrasing it. That's not exactly how he said it. But he was talking about you either pay the price of discipline or the pain of regret. So it depends on which price do you want to pay. Discipline is equally a pain, but lack of discipline is a bigger pain. Lack of discipline is a greater pain. And I want you to understand this, that what stands between you and your dream is discipline. Let me put it another way. What stands between you and your success is discipline. Another way again. What stands between you and entering paradise, entering Al-Jannah, is discipline. So discipline is something that you need to take seriously, because building discipline is one important aspect of life. And you see, lack of discipline is going to destroy 5 things. Lack of discipline is going to do what? Destroy 5 things. Lack of discipline is going to destroy your health. Lack of discipline is going to destroy your family. Lack of discipline is going to destroy your finance. Lack of discipline is going to destroy your career. And lack of discipline is equally going to destroy your ibadah. 5. Lack of discipline will destroy your career, your health. You see, health is a gift from Allah, but it can be compromised. You see, it is Allah's own to give you the gift of health, but it is your responsibility to keep fit, to keep fit in order to do what? In order to take care of the gift of Allah. It is Allah's own to give you health as a gift. It is also your own responsibility to eat healthy so that you can get health. So there are so many ways that you can compromise the health that Allah has given you. But lack of discipline is one way. Lack of discipline is going to destroy your family. I said, I have never seen, let me tell you, I've never seen any right-thinking human being, 2 of them coming together as husband and wife, and at the end, they have it in their mind that they're going to divorce. There is no any sane, rational human being, 2 of them coming together as husband and wife with the intention that this marriage will not work, with the intention that this marriage will collapse, with the intention that they don't want to be happy in this marriage. But you know what? One or two of them will just lack discipline, and they will now destroy all that they have built. They will now destroy that thing that they cherish. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline can equally destroy your finance. Yes, it can destroy your finance. I call them the impromptu buyers. You know, the impromptu buyers. Those people that doesn't have they don't have delay gratification. You know, they buy things because people buy them. They don't know the difference between want and need. They don't know, what you want is not necessarily what you need. What you need is more important than what you want. Did you see this now? So lack of discipline will destroy your finance. Your financial intelligence will be reduced to the minimal because of what? Lack of discipline. Buying things that you don't need. Buying things that are not even of useful to you. Buying things because other people are buying them. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. You know, lack of discipline will equally affect your career. Lack of discipline will destroy your career. I have seen a very brilliant career destroyed just in one day. A very, very brilliant career, but destroyed just in one day. How? Okay, let's look at those athletes. Look at athletes. An athlete, a very promising athlete. One way or the other, she just got tested positive with drug, and the career just went off. Lack of discipline. You know that golf man. Yes, that number one golf man. You know the lack of discipline he involved himself in. He's still struggling to come to the top till today. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline can destroy your career. Lack of discipline will equally destroy your ibadah. You know how many men of God have soiled their hands. You know how many men of God have done what they shouldn't have done. You know how many of those people that say they believe. But at the end, you'll just be surprised that they don't even believe. They are just showcasing, an amount of ignorance. This is what lack of discipline will do for you. 5, it will destroy those 5 things. Now, let us talk about 3 principles. Let me take you on a journey about 3 principles of discipline. 3 good principles of discipline. Number 1 principle of discipline. Focus on direction, not destination. This is one principle. Focus on what? Direction, not what? Not destination. Because you can change, or you cannot change your destination. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction immediately. I want to hear this again. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction immediately. You can be sure if you are headed in the right direction. So most people are preoccupied about what? About their destination. Most of us are preoccupied. We preoccupied our mind, to the next 5-10 years of our destination. But we are not asking if we are on the right direction. We are not asking if we are on the right direction to our destination. So you may know your destination, but you never get there. You may know. Has it never occurred to you? Somebody said, I know where I'm going, but I don't just know how to get there. Like, yes, I know the place. If I see the place, I know the place. How do you now get there? That is the direction. So many of us know our destination, but we never ask ourselves, are we on the right direction to our destination? So you will never get to your destination if you are the wrong direction. So focus on direction rather than destination. Focus on direction rather than what? Destination. So focus. Focus is the name of the game. Discipline. Focus is what? The name of the game. Discipline. Principle number 2. Focus on habits, not dreams. Why? Focus on habit, not dreams. Why? Because between you and your dream are extremely many variables. There are so many variables between you and your dreams. Yes, there are so many variables, and you cannot get to that your dream without looking at those variables. Other people can be obstacle to your dream. Those variables can be obstacle to your dream. So other people are there, they can be obstacle to your dream. What habits do you focus on how to deal with people around you? La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. What habits have you cultivated in people that you meet towards getting to your dream? Insecurity can be a variable, an obstacle to getting to your dream. Finance can be. In fact, government can be. Government, yes, they can affect your dreams. So when you focus on your habit, it takes you to your dream. So most times you just you focus on the habit. We are absolutely in control of our habit, but we are not in control of our dreams because of all those variables. So you have to just live with them. You have to live by them. Habits are all about discipline. Yes, habits are all about discipline. So when you now also have this habit, what you do regularly, what you do often, and that is why I propose consistency rather than intensity. Yes, I propose consistency rather than what? Intensity. If you brush your teeth 2 hours in a day, you may say because of the intensity that you have used for 2 hours brushing your teeth, you will not brush your teeth for the next 2-3 weeks. And I will guarantee you that for the next 2-3 weeks that you do not brush your teeth, and if it continues like that, you will equally see a dentist for a bad tooth, or else your teeth will still smell. Did you get it now? But if you brush your teeth 3 minutes every day, 3 minutes every day, that is consistency. It goes beyond intensity. That is what consistency. It goes beyond intensity. So that's why I propose consistency rather than intensity. And Allah loves it. The prophets love it that you do something often, every time. Every time. So it is not what you do, it is how you do what you do. It is about that habit that you form and how you are going by it, doing it every day. Why do we call job? Why do we call it discipline? Why do we call professions discipline? Why do we call profession discipline? Even some people call it practice. What is your discipline? Some people, what is your practice? In some other claim. It means that what you do regularly, what you engage yourself in often. Your discipline, if you want to become a doctor, your discipline is be the doctor. Then what you do is that you will be on that line often. Everything about being doctor is what he will be teaching you. You want to be an engineer, you keep practicing in that line. So that's why they call it discipline. So discipline, you focus on habits. You focus on what you do every day. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So consistency here is the key. Now, the third principle of discipline. The third principle of discipline is focus on examination, not hope. Focus on what? Examination, not hope. Hope is not a winning strategy. Hope is not a winning strategy. A lot of people keep hoping that life would be better. I'm inviting you to live a life of self-examination, self-evaluation, self-grading, self-attestation. That is the winning strategy. Give yourself a test. Mark it by yourself. See where you are and where you are supposed to be. Evaluate yourself before you are evaluated. That's what the Prophet ﷺ said. Evaluate. Don't wait for the exam of the examiner. Give yourself that exam first. Examine yourself. Examine yourself. Examine yourself, and you give yourself tests, you examine yourself, you evaluate yourself, you grade yourself. See, if you did not measure success, you are doing what? You are probably rewarding failure. I will say that again. If you don't measure success, you are doing what? You are probably, rewarding failure. So measure it. Examine yourself. Examine yourself. Look at yourself. Now, there are 3 ways that you need to examine yourself. Examine yourself in 3 ways. Number 1, examine your spiritual growth. Examine your spiritual growth. How close are you with Allah? How connected are you with Allah? We have said that there are 3 most important decisions that you need to take in life. And one of the most important decisions is the decision to connect with Allah. The tree is connected to the ground. That is why the tree stands firm on the ground. The fish is connected to the water, and that is why the fish can do all sorts of somersaulting in the water. Man is equally connected to Allah. Once you disconnect yourself from Allah, then you are no more. And that is the discipline that you need right now. That is the discipline that you need to inculcate yourself. Your spiritual growth. How close are you? How connected are you with Allah? How close? How is your 5 daily prayers? Inna salata kannat ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. Allah said He has placed this salat within a specific time. Do you pray at the exact time? Do you pray with Jama'ah? You see, those are all those things that you need to look at your spiritual growth. What about ta'ajud? What about ta'ajud? What about abstinence? La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. These are ways of how to examine your spiritual growth. Now look at yourself and ask yourself, are you growing? Where do you need to grow? How do you now need to put this your spiritual growth? How do you need to move ahead in life spiritually? And that is why some people are just mere papers. When they are shaking, when they are shaking La ilaha illallah with people that doesn't even believe they got, La ilaha illallah. When you are spiritually inclined, it's a shield. It's already a shield. It's a protective cover for you already. So examine your spiritual growth. Number 2, examine your professional life. Examine your professional life. Examine your career. Examine your discipline, your practice. How far are you growing? Where you are, that you are collecting what you are collecting. Somebody has that same degree and that same certificate and is collecting higher than you are collecting. Just ask yourself, what am I not doing? What am I not doing right? I've said this time without numbers. When somebody is more happier than you, or when somebody is more successful than you, when somebody, is in the state of more ataraxia state than you, there is something that person is doing that you are not doing. There is something that person knows that you did not know. There's an information beneath that person's footstep that you don't even have. Did you get it now? So, what you need to do is examine yourself. Are you growing? For the past 10 years, you are still in one place. There is no growth professionally in your career. There is no growth academically in your career. You are just standing still like a stagnant water. And when a stagnant water is there, stagnant water, it takes all forms of what? Of death. And that is why stagnant water is not good to drink. Did you know that? Yes. But when you are a stream, when you are a running water, when you are a river that flows, you grow. Examine your professional life. Don't stand where you are. Keep moving. Don't be a stagnant water. Examine, not be hoping. Measure it. Calculate it. How far? The third thing you need to examine is what? Is your personal life. Your personal life. Examine your personal life. Live your best. Enjoy the life. Don't forget the share of your share in this world. Allah said it in the Quran. Don't forget your share in this world. Explore around. Enjoy this life. Life is to be enjoyed, not to be endured. Enjoy life. Examine your personal life. Are you really getting to where you are going? What are those things that you need to do? Your personality, emotional intelligence, do you have it? Financial intelligence, do you have it? What is your attitude like? How do you manage anger? If life struck you now, if life affects you now, if things are not going your way now, how do you react? How do you respond? Your personal life, how? Who are you? What are you? Where are you? Those are things that you also need to examine. So those three principles of discipline are principles that you need to take and enjoy your life with. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. Let's try as much as possible to do what? To handle it. Let me give this parting word. Discipline is the bridge between you and your dream. Discipline is the bridge between you and your success. And discipline is the bridge between you and Al-Jannah. So try as much as possible. Build that discipline. Try as much as possible. Fight it. As I said, discipline is a pain. Yes, but lack of discipline is a bigger pain. So which one? Which price do you want to pay? Which price do you want to pay? May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. Inshallah, we'll go for call to prayer now. And I think if we have enough time, we can still come back. And if not, may Allah make it easy for us. I still remain yours, Olayode Abdurazak.